Hi, honey. Hello. Hi. It's me. You're probably wondering. I don't know what you're wondering. But if you're wondering whether you're in the right place, I could tell you. You are. Whether you're having a good day, whether you're in a bad day, I'm glad you're here. It's time for another one of our cozy conversations. A cozy coffee conversation, which I don't have coffee for. I have tea. But all the same, I figured we'd just hang out for just a little bit today, if possible. Earlier today, I know that YouTube was having a weird, bizarre sort of problem. So I actually don't know how many people we're gonna have stopping by today, because I know that there were some technical difficulties on that side of things. But we'll see. We'll see. I was considering canceling stream today because of that. I don't know how many of you are able to actually even tune in. But I figured, you know what? I'll try. I'll hang out here for a little bit. And actually, what I can do is I can use this time to work on my stuff for next week. Because guess who hasn't even started? Guess who hasn't even started? There's no saying YouTube will ever fix it. It seems a rather intentional change. Yeah. We'll see. Cool. I love that. I love squashing my viewership even more. Oh, boo-boo-doo-boo-doo. Let's see. What do we got on the agenda for next week? Wow, that's all I have. Okay, this will be the stream where Father actually gets his shit together for the week. I've not been... Well, we know what we're doing on Tuesday, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday's easy. Hey, poor Sand. B, deal with Sand for an inordinate amount of time. I see you chat while dealing with Sand. That's funny. Yeah, we'll just turn this into a Rowcraft stream, but like I don't actually play any new levels. I just go back to old content and dump Sand for 2 hours. Featuring Anna Musin. I'm typing in stuff. Okay. And then Thursday I do the same thing. Easy. So we already know what we're doing those days. Oh, that reminds me. I learned about a thing called an emote wall. Have you heard about the emote wall? You probably have. I thought I could add that. Possibly. Da, 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 da. Hello, Lars. Hi. Hello. Hi, honey. How are you? My lord, I heard terrible news. My niece told me it's weird to watch VTubers, that I should watch less. You should watch more. More! Hello again. If it's weird, then I'm weird, and we're all weird together. You're miserable? I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. We feel better. You have an exam today? Ah, I see. That would make anyone miserable, I think. Well, I'm sure you did well. Did the best you could, and it's over now. So now you can just be like, just relax. It's done. You did it. Congratulations. You survived. What's 8:30 and 24 o'clock? Damn it. It's 20:30. Okay. I'm making my schedule for next week. Keep calm and study on. There you go. That's all I can do. You did the best you could ever hope to do. Next Wednesday, what should we play? I don't want to play Captain of Industry. I feel like I've done too much of that. Too much of the Captain of the Industry. I need to do something else. Let me see. No, not Sky. As much as I would love to, we already got Sky scheduled for every Saturday night. Like when to play Until Dawn? Until Dawn? Here's the thing. I don't know if I can do 6 hours of Until Dawn on Wednesday. I might have to make that that could be our Sunday stream. Possibly. Wow. Until Dawn. Isn't that like the remastered? Remastered. I'll schedule that for that. Okay. Okay, so we're at 16 hours. Saturday night is going to be Sky. That's an easy one. Is a remake? What, they're like totally changing the characters? Or what? I don't understand. And what way? In what way is it a remake? Hey? They rebuilt the entire game from scratch. From scratching. Ah. Okay. Fine. Until Dawn remake. How about that? Went to a medieval fair recently and dressed like a prince. Everyone was watching me too much. Realized I have stage fright. Did you dress as your favorite prince? As your liege? As Sokar Starfire? I don't know if I'd really fit into a medieval fair. I don't think I'm like medieval, am I? I'm more fantasy. Okay, so we're at 22 hours. And if I'm gonna schedule a collab on Saturday, but not really. It's just a fake collab, just a placeholder, just so that I can do math. Collab question mark? Collab question mark? That gets me to 26. Okay. Which means Wednesday could theoretically be a 6-hour stream. Oh. What is something that performed really well on the channel that I enjoyed? It has to hit those 2 checkboxes. It did really well, and I had a great time. Let me look. I actually have a list. Keeping a list, checking it twice. Here's the kingdom. No. 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 That sounds like torture. Let me see. Ooh, it's been a while since we've done some, it's been a bit since we've done like a Chill's Art game. We could have another Chill's Art night where we go through just like several games. Those did really well on the channel. People love showing up for those. Maybe. Okay. Scary games. Ooh, spooky. Ooh. Okay. Do we have 6 hours worth of content there though? Let me check. I have a list of Chill's Art games. Wrath of the Lich King did well. I did not, sadly. And even if it did, I have no way of playing it again because Blizzard decided to upgrade it to Cataclysm. Can you believe? I thought I had a list of them. I can't commit to this if I don't have a list of all the Chill's Art games. And I thought that I did. Here they are. Found it. Okay, so we have played Okairi, Akamoto, Stigmatized Property, Uranaki Tunnel, Yukiona, The Convenience Store. And then we played Onryo, The Ghost Train, The Karaoke, which didn't work, so we skipped it. And then The Closing Shift. The Closing Shift was a good one. I love that. Remember the coffee tycoon symbol? My lord was on coffee drugs for many hours. Caffeine, you mean? The caffeine. It's true. I was surprised that that stream did so well. I was kind of surprised. Because the game itself was starting to bore me to death. But for some reason, there were a bunch of people there and we were all having a good time. I guess in that case, it wasn't really the game. It was just the atmosphere of it. I wonder. I'm not surprised. You know why? Do you like waffles? I do like waffles. What does that have to do with the question? You know something I was working on today? I was trying to get the chat highlight thing to work, but as far as I know, it does not work. You like pancakes? Of course, I love all cakes. I love all the cakes, all the waffles. Wah, 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 wah. You like French toast? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? It's delicious. French toast. Oui, 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 oh, baguette. Oh, honey. Here's the thing, though. If I do the Chill's Art games, I don't know how long were those streams. Did I manage to go 6 hours with them? Because that is very dedicated. Let me see. Past Sokar, what did you do? But past Sokar, you did play that for 6-7 hours. Wow. Wow. It is doable. It is entirely doable. I don't know where we're going from there, but I'm sure the rides for this season of Sokar Starfire will be lit. I don't either, honestly. Anytime I turn on that go live button, it's like, I don't know where we're going. I have no idea. I'm just here, and you're here. And that's enough. We don't need to give ourselves some grandiose purpose. We can just be. And that's pretty cool. That's alright. Fun fact, we call French toast win to jizz. And if you literally translate that to English, it's turning bitches. That's funny. Wow. What language is that? What language? Honey. I don't think that's French. That's Dutch. Oh, from the Netherlands. The Netherlands. Belgian, to be more precise. Ew. Belgium. Belgium. Not the leather. Okay. The Leatherlands. I don't think that's what that's called. Hi, Allie. Hi. Hello. Here with ramen. Yum. Yummy ramen. Hooray. Delicious. It's gotta be spicy, right? Hopefully. You'd never catch me eating cheese. I'm not really a super tolerant of dairy products either. No. I can't handle them. They make me sick. Make me go blah. Make me go blah. But Annie will have like cheese with a glass of milk. And I'm like, what? How? Use chili peppers today. Oh. And not even ice cream. I do like ice cream. Can't have very much of it. But that's why I tend to prefer custard. Custard has less lactose. So it's not as blah. It's more than blah. And I like that ratio. Also, what is going on with the chat? You see that like weird overlap? Are you seeing the Twitch chat is like overlapping today? Why? Whoa! Hold on. I don't know why. I'm gonna fix you. I'm gonna fix you, Twitch chat. You're too tall. You're too tall today. I don't know why. We gotta cut you down to size. How am I gonna do that? Like this? We're gonna do this. Maybe we'll even do this. And then There. You see? You see? You didn't crop properly. Tisk tisk. It's true. I didn't crop it properly. My bad. Sorry. I tried. But it just wasn't enough. I tried so hard. I cropped so hard. And in the end, didn't even resize. Don't make me shorter than I already am. Well, too bad. It's for a great cause. Bagels are fruits? No. I know you can put fruits on them. But I'm pretty sure... No. Anyways, that sounds fun. Let's do that. We're gonna have a scary week next week, okay? We're gonna be playing Chill's art games. We're gonna be playing Until Dawn. Okay? This is gonna be my horror game VTuber arc, okay? Alright? Can't wait for strawberry season to come back. Strawberries. I love strawberries. I do. They're pretty delicious. They're kind of tasty. And, you know, my grandma would have like a strawberry garden. I remember going out and picking strawberries with her. Then we come back in, and then I would like sprinkle sugar on my strawberries. Or even more sweetness. I inhaled so many strawberries the past couple months. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to breathe strawberries. I hope for no nightmares. Don't worry. If I'm playing a horror game, who knows? It'll probably turn into a comedy. It'll probably be hilarious. You'll be laughing. Maybe. Hard for me to get spooked. I come in with so much sass that the monster doesn't even know I hit them. They're like, whoa. Wow. I can't even scare you. Strawberries don't grow where I'm from, but I love strawberry game. Do you mean to say something else? I've never heard of that. Wait until cherries are here. Cherries. You guys are making me crave fruit now. Jam. Strawberry jam. That makes more sense. The strawberry game. You know. You prefer honey on your strawberries? I've never tried that. I'm not against putting honey on everything. Never know. I love honey too. Honey is in addition to my catchphrase, my catchword. Honey is my emergency, I need to raise my blood sugar now kind of thing. Honey is my medicine. A spoonful of honey helps some medicine go down in the most Sokarian way. Eat honey like it's pudding with a spoon? Wow. You know, you do you. Live your best life. I get it. I get it. It's delicious. When I was a kid and like I'd get taken out to go like get chicken nuggets from McDonald's or something, I would just like shovel the honey into my mouth. How long is my hair in real life? Let me examine myself. My hair is actually it's actually a little bit longer than what you see in my model. My real life hair comes down like, how do I show you? It comes down to like the red parts of my coat there, I would say. If I ever get a 2.0, you know, if I ever get a new model, I would love to reflect how much my hair has grown since I debuted. Because this was the length that everything was at when I first debuted years ago, but it's grown. At one time, this was accurate. Hello, Metallic. Thank you for the bongos. And no, keep those scissors away from me and my lion's mane. Can I braid it? No, my hair is wild and free and untamed like me. But I appreciate the thought. Hair's touching the base of my neck too long to my liking. You know, there's definitely that like awkward stage where the hair is just like grazing your neck, or it's in your eyes, or whatever, that you have to like fight through if you want to have long hair. What was I doing? I was trying to be productive. And schedule things. Yeah. I was watching the Summer Game Fest, forgot about the stream. No, I completely understand. That was like the other reason I was thinking today might be a bad day to stream. Is everyone is probably watching that. Or they're watching streamers who are watching that. Okay, here we go. Schedules. New schedule. Not gonna lie, it would look nice braided in a royal arc. Like a ball. Or masquerade. I mean, I'm open to fan art interpretations of hairstyles, as long as it make me look good. Here we go. Okay. Now you can't see anything I'm doing, but just trust I am doing work. It's bring your kid to work day, honey. I'm bringing the Emberlings to work. What is next week? June 9th? June 9th to June... What? June 9th. What day is the next Sunday gonna be? It's probably very simple math, but June 9th to 15th, I think. Yes. Fan art, I'll do my best, sire. You do it. Lars says, long hair makes me so dysphoric, but I can't tell my mom that. So I always have to wait for her to cut it again. Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that, but... Man. I guess I've never really walked in those shoes before, you know, really been in that position. I'm sorry to hear that makes you feel that way. The best thing you can be is yourself. So, I mean, if you prefer to have short hair, I mean, I don't know. You could just possibly have that conversation and be like, I want to have, I like short hair. Maybe not even like make it, you know, that kind of conversation if you're afraid to, but it's just hair, right? I feel like if it's just hair, then, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a way you could ask for a haircut that was just like normal, neutral. It's not a big deal. Just make it seem like it's, oh, I want to do my hair this way. I think it'd look cool. I think it'd be more convenient. To be like, I don't like, you know, dealing with long hair. I don't like it. I want to get a haircut. Because that would be a legitimate excuse. As a long hair haver, honey, I think that would be a perfectly legitimate excuse. It is a burden. I sort of a wolf cut mullet type of hairstyle now. It's pretty short but grows fast. My hair grows fast too. Birthday's on June 13th, so I'm cooked that Friday at school. Aww. Damn. We'll see. You're gonna be having to deal with that on your birthday. But don't worry, because guess what? Friday is a cozy coffee conversation day. So you have that to look forward to. Okay. Think, Sokar, think. Okay, this is gonna be chill as art. I guess I'm gonna edit this. Chill as art. Chill out. What did we call that series anyway? Just chill as art horror games? It was our spooky night, I see. Spooky night. It's spooky time. It's spooky time. I have to cut it every 3 months or so, and even in between, trim my bangs to keep them short. Ah, there you go. It seems like you got a system. You have a cycle, a hair cycle. Here's a raincoat in class. What do you mean? gonna be a stormy day, rainy weather. I don't have a raincoat. You know what? Now I think about it, I don't have a raincoat. I just walk and then rain happens and I just get covered in rain. I don't mind. I am covered in rain now. So much water all over the place. Do I have a thumbnail for this? What if we're lazy? What if I decide to be lazy and just reuse a thumbnail? I like that idea. I like that idea a lot, actually. Love jackets so much. Jackets and shoes. You have a coat and jacket for every season. Ooh! I have... let me think. I have a big coat. I have a medium coat. One for fall, one for winter. Then I have like a really light, like black, like just cloth jacket or whatever. For just like weather that's cool but not cold. I don't know. I'm a simple man. I ain't got much. It's honest work. Oh my goodness. Stretch. Oh, I have a Tokyo Ghoul hoodie. And an Inuyasha hoodie. Those will come out at some point. And then there's my Ushanka. I love my Ushanka. It's so comfortable, but it's really warm. It's too warm. It has to be quite cold to wear that. Tradition. You get drenched with nearly any liquid, but luckily mostly water, unlike the last set. A ghoul watch along. No, do you want me to get copyright struck? Do you want me to have the mighty banhammer thrown at me? As much as I wish I could. I cannot sing that high. It makes my voice crack. It beat the living shit out of the birthday person because the reason is your mother went through pain birthing you, so you had to feel pain on your birthday. That sounds dumb and horrible. Oh my god. I don't like that. That sounds painful. What an interesting tradition. If that is a near and dear tradition, I didn't mean to be like, oh, it's dumb. Like, I was just being silly, not disrespectful. That's just very different to me. Never heard of that. But it's like, okay, fine. But if you're, okay, so you're like, your mother births you and it's painful or whatever, they didn't beat her through the childbirth. You know? That's different pain. I got bends, so just water. Yeah, I figured that's kind of, that's kind of bizarre. I see, so now they just, okay. Now the birthday tradition is to just soak with water. At least it's not as bad. Boom, boom. You know what my personal birthday tradition is every year? I like to go out and get some Chinese food. And I like to have like a hot fudge cake. It's delicious. I think when it came to streaming, I would stream on my birthday. I'd do like an 11-hour stream. And I think that the past couple years it's been in World of Warcraft. Just because that game is the game that is like the most, I guess, deeply woven in with me. That's the game I've probably spent the most hours in. My birthday is November 19th. It's not exactly a secret, so I'm comfortable telling you. But I will never tell you the year. That is forbidden secret information. Boom, 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 boom. I was born centuries ago. Thousands of years. You'll start planning. It's not for a while. November is a ways away. But I appreciate the thought. I do. Okay. Where's the thumbnail? This was supposed to save time. Yeah, I think I found it. I love this thumbnail. I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this. Oh yeah, it's spooky time. I didn't know what to do because like when you're playing like multiple games, what do you do? What do you do? So that's what I did. Oh yeah. It's spooky time. Okay. Put that in there. Woo! Why want to go in? Okay, there. Figured it out. Lazy girl, so planning early is best for my lazy ass. You know what? I can relate. For real? For real. I can. I'm one of those people that even like... Okay, so let's roleplay. Are you ready? Let's roleplay, let's pretend. You are also a VTuber. And you're like, wow, I would love to collab with Sokar Starfire. Wow, what a funny, cool, handsome, and silly, and wonderful guy. And then, guess what? You gotta get to know me. It's a whole process. And then if you want to plan something, you gotta plan like a week ahead of time. Because I'm slow at getting my ass in gear for anything. And I want to have all my shit together and into a nice, neat schedule. So I get it. I completely understand, even from a professional perspective. It's nice to have advance warning. Oh my god. Or like, if you have company over, you know? If you are like a friend is wanting to visit or something, you want months ahead of time. I do. No. Months and weeks. Don't be inviting yourself over. Don't be doing that. That's the worst. I had a family member, we'll say, who would do that. And it would drive my mom and I crazy. Because this family member would just be like, hey, I'm in town and I'm coming over. It's like, oh my god, what is your problem? No, that's not how this works. And we would just like shove things into corners and not really clean, just like kind of bulldoze the house. Every room. What should the height be of this thing? I don't know. I can't remember. Is it 300 pixels high? No. Fuck. I deleted it. Okay, it's back. Good old Control Z. I think it might be 200 pixels high. Yeah. Thank you for the bongos. Horror! Depending on where you're from. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done anything in the horror genre. And listen, guys, I want to try new things. I want to branch out. I want to show the world that I am a variety streamer. And I want to prove to them that I'm the best VTuber. Okay? And I can do anything. You want me to do comedy? I'll do comedy. You want me to do horror? I'll do horror. You want me to do a rage game? I'll do a rage game. You want me to do something cozy and comfy and nice and pleasant? I'll do that. I'll do anything. Anything except for competitive multiplayer. Okay? I'll show you. And you'll be like, oh my god, this streamer can do it all. He can make everything be so pleasant to watch and listen to. That guy right there is my favorite. My favorite. Wait, how do I... Oh my god. Okay, so this document that I am working on right now has so many layers. There's so many layers in this image. Oh! I almost wish that there was a search bar for my layers. Hey, software developers out there who develop image editing software, can you give me a search bar so that I can search my layers? Because I have a lot of them. Here's a draft my birthday plan for you. Step 1, nab you from your house. No, that's kidnapping. No. You can't. You won't. Also, that would require you to come into, like, the void of the sanctuary, which you can't find me. I'm in between dimensions. In between worlds. You could never. Oh my god, where's this Captain of Industry thumbnail layer? It needs to go away. Where is it? What if I control F? Can I do that? Is it possible? Is it possible? Wait a second. Hold on. Is it possible? Hold on. Can you actually? Can you? Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold. Wait. There is a built-in functionality for this, but it's not clear. Don't resume. Hold. Step 2. Gather all your subscribers and put them in the void. Yes, a convention in space. I don't know what this layer is named. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my actual mind because I don't know what layer this image is on. I'm gonna have to zoom in to the pixel just so that I can grab it and see what you're called. Oh, I abbreviated you. That's why I can't find you. This layer, I made it an acronym. I called it COI for Captain of Industry. So of course I never found it. Come on. Where are you at? There you are. There you are. What is this? This is a different PNG, no? Get out of here. Delete layer. I had 2 of them. Honey. Okay, so, with software developers of the world, I'd like to formally apologize to you because I told you to build something that was already in. That was already in your program. I didn't know I could control plus F. I didn't know that to find the layer, but now I do. And that's pretty cool. As a writer and an artist, I can create anything I wish. You certainly can. Writers and artists are the closest thing to wizards. Honestly, it's pretty magical. You can convert thoughts and caffeine into words and worlds and stories. That's pretty cool. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know where the hell I put the new thumbnail. Where'd it go? Chilla. There it is. Found it. Okay. I gotta put it behind that layer. Also, how's the AI chat summary? That's a new feature on YouTube. Is it being silly? Is it being weird? I'm curious. I forgot to check in last time. Because I can't see it. If it exists. If it even exists. It might be something only you can see. Wow. By then we'd have set up the party and other stuff in games. Would you prefer video games and other non-internet involved games? Oh, I'm sure we'll be playing games. I'm something of a gamer myself. I'm something of a gamer, honey. G-A-Y-M-E-R. Okay. Zoom out. Zoom. Zoom. Okay. Oh, it's looking so professional, honey. I'm proud. I'm proud. You're a gamer? Name every game. Every single game? Well, I don't know about that, but I can name a lot of them. And if you go to my website at sokarstarfire.com, you can actually find a complete archive of a bunch of games. So, I mean, technically, yeah. The Summer Game Fest is finally over. Resident Evil 9 was announced. How many? I was about to say how many of them are there, but clearly there's 9 of them now. Wow. I know nothing about Resident Evil other than it involves residents and it's evil and there's zombies, there's a virus. There's a really hot guy who looks like my ex, and I don't know how that makes me feel. Leon. Wasn't that his name? Is that guy's name? I think it is. Oh my god, this layer needs to move. Thank you, honey, for moving. Really appreciate you for moving. Bum, 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 bum. Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy's. I'll be here all day. No, I'm only gonna be here for a couple hours. Actually. Oh, there's an ad. Sorry. Sorry, purple people. I wasn't paying attention. But it has been an hour in the stream, and that means it's time for you to get up off your dig darn ass cheeks and stretch and hydrate and do all the things you need to do, okay? Right? I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna run some ads. Well, they're already going, but I'll be back soon. It'll be good. Mwah. I'm actually gonna make some coffee, so I might be gone for a little bit, but I'll be back. Mwah. Hi, honey. Hello. Greetings. It is I. I've returned. And I've done so with coffee. Sweet, delectable coffee. It is the second C in the stream title. Summer Game Fest is still going. Really? Also, hello, Bagel. Hi, Bagel. Hello. Hello, honey. Yeah. Annie told me that Resident Evil 9 isn't even a new Resident Evil. Apparently, it's a remake. Apparently what they announced was like a remake of 9. And it's like, that's crazy to me. It's crazy to have a franchise that is that long, that is so long. You don't even have to make new games anymore. You can just be like, hey, we're just gonna start over. Isn't that like what's happening to Final Fantasy? Did they start over and just start remaking them all? Like you can only iterate upon a single idea so many times. Where you have to start thinking up something new eventually. I don't know how many times you can iterate on zombies. I feel like I should be moved over. Good. There we go. You're good? Well, that makes me happy to hear. Happy to hear you're doing good. Good is good. We're alive, we have our health, we have good company, we have all we could ever want. We're all so rich and so wealthy. Oh, aren't we? Yes, we are. Compared to our ancestors who, were cavemen and had to, they didn't have a refrigerator full of food. Didn't have a climate controlled home, right? And many other things. We're very wealthy and very comfortable compared to past humans. Thank you for bongos. You know the phrase like living like kings? Like, oh yeah, I'm living like a king. But it's like you think about it, in medieval times, kings, we probably live better than kings. Because they would live in like these musty old dark stone buildings that were all leaky, and they didn't have access to a lot of the foods and things that we got. A lot of the knowledge that we have. Actually, we're living better than kings. So yeah, perspective, honey. Are we allowed to curse in chat? Within reason. Within reason. Within the context of whatever's happening. Don't take that as a permission slip to just, go crazy and just spam. Bum, bum. And obviously stay away from like the bad words. Okay, you know the ones I'm talking about. Those are no place here. Other than that, other than your standard fare things that I would say, okay? If you could imagine me saying it, it's probably okay. Right? Is that a good rule? Is that a good guideline? If you've heard me say it. Otherwise, I would be a hypocrite, wouldn't I? I remember when I first debuted, I had that problem of people would get censored in my chat because I had my settings like turned the wrong way. I had some like very aggressive censorship settings at debut that I didn't know were on. And so you could say things like, but, and you would have your message like hidden. And like meanwhile the streamer is like, you know, telling everything in existence in the game to go fuck itself, and then people are getting their messages hidden from saying like poop butt ass. And you're like, wow, why is that happening? That doesn't even make sense. So then I had to like go and refuculate my my chat settings because people kept getting in trouble. And then people started to think, whoa, is this like, are you actually like not? I didn't know this was that kind of stream where, you know, you were just like golden child. Clearly not. This is technically kind of your month. The Pride Month, honey? Yeah. If I had something rainbow themed, pride themed to put up, I would. I thought about it for the sanctuary, but I didn't know what to do. The best I could do is this, like hearts everywhere. There's extra hearts. There's glowing. I typically do that for Valentine's. I do it for February. But I was like, you know what? I'll do it for Pride as well. Totally down with hearts. Yeah, I mean, it is about love. The theme, honey, is love, just like in February. A different kind of love. Not necessarily romantic. It's about loving yourself, right? It could be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. Boom, boom, boom. February. That's a hard word to say, isn't it? February. I feel like my American Midwestern origins start to betray me when I pronounce certain words. That's one of them. February. February. Month 2 of 12. It's true. And then March. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. As a kid, I would always get confused about the order of the months, especially in the second half. So, a little like, I don't know what you call it. You call it an anagram that I came up with was the name Jason is actually in Jason. The name Jason is actually in the second half of the month. Right? July, August, September, October, November. So if you can remember Jason, then you can remember the order of those. Huh? J, it goes J, Jason, D. Now the other ones I'm not so sure. I don't think there's an anagram that really works for those. Usually confuse March and May. Yeah, because you can remember like April showers. April showers bring me flowers. That's easy. But March and May. Yeah, those two get me too. The M and M. Which M comes first? I guess spring is in March, right? Remember that March is the beginning of spring, then it has to be first. Yeah, now you know. Usually think April's first spring. March through May. And then June is summertime. I think, isn't it like the 21st? Isn't every equinox in the 21st? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Oh, Black History Month. Okay, thank you for telling me, Ali. I kind of glossed over it because I was like, what does that stand for? And then I feel dumb now for not guessing it. That's right. Boom, 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 boom. May is Sokar debut month. November is Sokar Awareness Month. Because November is my birthday month. October is Soktober. Because Halloween is my favorite holiday. Yeah. Just trying to think of ways to make all the holidays about me. The Sokar calendar. What if I had a calendar someday? And the calendar would have all the sky events on it too. What if I did someday, when Sokar Starfire becomes a household name, we'll call it the Starlander. The Sokar Starlander. If I did something like that, I'd want it to be cool. I wouldn't want it to just be like a gimmick. Like, oh, it's just a regular calendar with pictures of me. Maybe it like also tracks the phases of the moon. Maybe it has like, you know, because I love space and stuff. Maybe it has like some kind of star field behind the dates. I returned after a few months. Hello, Embryonus. Welcome back. Welcome back, honey. And how are you? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling good? I hope you are. But even if you're not, I'm glad you're here. You're in the right place. Hi. Oh, hi. Kind of possible like a planner notebook. Ooh. Merchandise ideas. Doing pretty good. How about you? I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. I got coffee. That's why I'm talking a little bit faster. I started stream kind of like... but now I have coffee. As long as you have coffee, you're halfway to anywhere. But Lord, I'm so tired. Can I get a hug? I forgot. How does that work? Do I have to type in the whole name? Hold on. I want to figure this out. Hug. Doo-doo. Do you need to do like @ onion? @ onion? Does that work? Aha! There you go. But now that I've done that, now you're all gonna want one. Now you're all gonna want hugs, aren't you? So here, I'll cover everyone here. I'll hug at everyone. Does that work? Hey, there you go. See, I can just like make up a user. Group hug. I don't know why it shows up as orange in my chat on stream. Isn't that weird? I guess it's showing up that way on YouTube, huh? You tug us well? I'm sure you meant to say hug. Wasn't tugging you. Grabbing you by the scruff of your neck. Or because you own the channel? Yeah, just like why orange? Of all colors. My favorite colors are red and black. I wonder if I can change it. I'ma see. I'ma see if I can do that shit. Where would that even be? Oh, it would probably be Cloudbot? Cloud? There's a bunch of things that I wish I could do that I could figure out. I'd like to devote some time to it. If I were... template. Advanced. Aliases. Wow, there's so many ways, so many things. I don't think there's a way to like change the color. I think if you own the channel, you're orange for some reason. I'm a orange. I am a citrus fruit. Anyways, what was I doing? Schedule. Guys, get all distracted, hugging. Got all distracted, getting our hugs out of the way. Okay. Ooh, I can't actually do this. Wait, what was Sunday? Sunday was until dawn. Onion says, tip of the day, no one comes from the future to stop you from doing it. How bad of a decision could it really be? Onion, be careful with that system of logic. Be careful. I mean, you could make another argument. If no one comes from the future to stop you from doing it, then perhaps it led to your demise. Careful. Perhaps that was the path that broke the timeline. Or perhaps you're free to do as you wish. But just because you can doesn't mean you should. I need a thumbnail. It's thumbnail time. Thumbnail time. It is time to make a thumbnail because I need one. Okay. I'm gonna do a 1280 by 720 canvas because that is the optimal resolution for YouTube thumbnails. Did you know? Now you know. Okay. I kind of like the idea of just slapping my head on the hourglass of this thumbnail. I don't know. Put your face on it. Just don't harm yourself, honey. Tomorrow's another day. Well, yeah. Obviously, honey. I live by the mantra of do as thou wilt, but harm ye none, okay? That means do whatever the hell you want, just don't hurt anyone. And that includes yourself. And guess what? And then it's all good. Okay? All right? Sokar, can you give a shout out for online homies and friends? I certainly can. Honeys. All of you. Hello. Hi, honey. You're all wonderful. You're all amazing. You're all so cool for being friends with one of my Emberlings. So that's pretty neat. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be loved. All the same. And yeah. I don't know what to say other than hello. Other than hello and wish you well. Imagine if I would just like jokingly, just like very, very aggressively insulting just then. I'm too nice. I could have trolled you. I know a streamer who does that actually. Of course, afterwards he always is like, I was just joking, I was just teasing, happy birthday or whatever. But like someone would come in and be like, oh, my friend's watching the stream and wanted to say hello and wanted to get a shout out. And then he'd be like, oh, well, hello there. I don't know, Ashley's friend. fuck you! Yeah, get fucked! And then everyone's like, oh, can't believe he said that. And he's like, I'm just teasing. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by or whatever. But I love the shock value that it would always get out of people. It's like, oh my goodness. I don't know if I could do that. I'd feel bad. It's hard to be mean. Bum, bum, bum. Hello, Baymat. Hi. Hello. Hi, honey. Hello. My lord's cruel sometimes. I once said Leon Kennedy, and my lord said a D's joke. Leon Kennedy's? Yeah. I don't know if I'll be honest. I've told better jokes. I'll be honest. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Doing good. Doing wonderful. Especially now that you guys are all here. You guys are all here on a super important day where you could be watching any other stream. You could be tuned into any other old VTuber and you're here, and that's cool. So I'm glad you're here on this Femboy Friday. On this fantastic Friday. On this fabulous Friday. On this what's another adjective? Flaming Friday. It's Saturday. Maybe for you. Maybe for you. But for me, in the land of the red, white, and blue, it is currently Femboy Friday. Okay. Think about while writing an exam, online friends risk a lot for the friendship, especially the fact the person they're friends with could be fake. Yeah, it's true. I can level with you there as someone who definitely has more online friends than like IRL. I always found so much more comfort in like those connections that I made through video games and stuff. Definitely. I think it's because you get to pick and choose them. You know? Because like when you're in school or whatever, you're just kind of jammed into the same classroom and the same routine, and you don't really have any say in who you're with. They're just there. And you might get along, chances are it probably won't have a lot in common. And then like after you leave high school, it's like, oh, well, that's how I knew how to make friends. How do I make friends now? Then you had to make friends kind of the same way through like your coworkers. You might have things in common. You might not have everything in common. But like online friendships tend to be pretty genuine because you bond over common interests first thing. Boom, boom. So, I agree. Online friends are so valid. Yes. Although, yeah, there is also that risk you take of like, because it's online, you know, just like on the other side of a screen, other side of a username, they could be fake, they could be deceptive, but I mean, that's just anyone could be that way. The internet may embolden them, but like, you're never gonna truly get away from that. Everyone has a mask, to some degree. And that's true in relationships as well. Online relationships can be very can be very fulfilling all the same and can be entirely genuine, and in many ways even more validating, because like you get to like bond immediately over things you got in common. But it can be deceptive, and I've been in that position. I've been on the other side of like a romantic encounter, and then like the other person turned out to be completely faking their identity, and it hurts so much. Like, damn, I thought I knew you. I thought I knew. You lied to me. That happened to me recently, actually. It's happened several times to me, but it happened recently. Like, I want to say end of last week, beginning of this week recently, and I was really sad. I was really bummed out. I was like, damn, I put time into getting to know this person, and it turns out they were completely like faking so much. And then they just disappeared. Finally disappeared once I was like, hey, I don't think you are who you say you be. I don't think you are who you say you be. And then they're gone, and then I was blocked, and then I was sad because it was like, damn, I thought this person like even so like could have found a way to, like, if they actually cared about me, we could still find some way to be friends, but nope. I was a little sad. And before the rumor mill starts churning, no, it's no one you know. It's no one you've seen me with you. It's no one you know. No. Just a person. Just another individual from outside the Sokar sphere. I do have a life outside of streaming, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I do. And it kind of sucks, like, trying to blend those two lives together. It's rough. It's rough. But then I come back here and it's like, man, I get my social need. If life was like The Sims, you know, and you have like all your little bars you have to keep full. One of the bars you have to keep full is your social bar. I get all my socializing from this place, from you guys, more than outside of it. I try to talk to people outside of, you know, people that I know through streaming or other VTubers. I try to talk to the normies outside of this world, this realm, and it's tough. It is tough. It hits hard when you're ghosted, honestly. Yeah, because it's like, this is how like nice I am. If someone isn't being genuine with me, and I'm not dumb, I can catch on. I know, I can tell. It's like, oh, your picture, you know, that looks a little, that could be AI generated, or it might not even be. It might be stolen, you know. I can tell something's off. Something's off in the way you talk, or like the texting is like, I don't know. I can tell. And even so, it's like I could bond with someone who is faking their identity, who's totally catfishing me. And if the conversation feels genuine enough, I'll be like, hey, it's fine. I know that you are, for whatever reason, doing this. But like, I still like talking to you, would like to continue talking to you. But they feel so, I don't know, ashamed that they can't even do that. I try to fight back with kindness rather than nastiness. As tempting as it could be in the moment to just like be angry with someone, you know, for doing that to you. I try to be nice. And then they feel so bad that they ghost me anyway. But I was dealing with that, like, over the weekend on my day off. And I just spent a lot of time with Annie. And I started feeling better, got better. And then I started streaming again. And then over the course of the week, I started feeling better. But yeah, that was like one thing amongst a few things. I also got some bad news, some kind of sad news related to a family member regarding their health, right? I'm being very vague because I don't want to like, gotta be careful, I'm a streamer and all. But yeah, so I got a family member who got diagnosed with some health problems. So like that was in the background outside of streaming. It's like, oh, the way this week started off was not great. Bum, 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 bum. And then the third thing that kind of had me feeling bad was it came like, what was it? On the 4th of every month is when I like kind of tally up the numbers for my channel. Like I go through all the analytics and I try and see, okay, what did I do? What did I do that was good that I should keep doing and find ways to emphasize? What am I doing that is not good, that did not work, that I need to stop or that I need to pull back on, right? So the 4th of every month is when I do that. And I look and see what's popular in the channel and what worked, what didn't work, what the numbers all are, you know, all the nerdy shit that goes with streaming. And this past month was not, I don't want to say it wasn't great, but it could have been much better. And Annie was trying to like motivate me and inspire me to feel better about it. It's like, hey, you know, you shouldn't be focusing so much on, you know, this number or that number, because given how many followers, subscribers you got, you have a very active chat. At any given time, you have a pretty good number of people actively watching or actively chatting for how whatever small channel you may think you are, how slow you think you're growing. And I was like, you know, you're right. Because there's definitely channels out there that are quote unquote much bigger and growing much faster, but their chats are not as animated as ours is. And so that kind of helped me feel a little better. I was like, okay, I guess you're right, I suppose. But still, like, I don't know. There's always that part of me that's like, oh, I need to do better. I need to work harder. I need to do more. But it can get easy to get lost in that, like, in that very same mindset. So, yeah, those were like the 3 things that I started off the week that were, I don't want to say stressing me, but they were kind of nagging at me, you know? It works itself out. Yeah, I do too. Honestly, I was reflecting for stream and kind of blame myself for my online friends' breakups last year. Well, you shouldn't blame yourself too heavily for something that is, you know, entirely out of your control, right? Like, I'm trying to formulate what it is I'm thinking of here, because I have the same personality as that, where like I feel bad if something happens to like a close friend and their connections. I'm like, damn, I should have been there. I should have, you know, stepped in and, you know, you can go crazy just telling yourself like, what if? What if I had done this? What if I had done that? But you have to try and tell yourself and remind yourself that you can't just keep thinking about everyone else before yourself. But if you have that personality, that people pleaser, you know, kind of personality, I get it. It's easier said than done. But it's important to at least remind yourself that you are not to blame. You are not at fault. You are a good person and you're doing the best you can with what you got. And what happens tends to happen as a result of entropy anyway. Like, but I get it. I have a fear of loss of control. I've noticed with the phobias that I have, it's always the thing they have in common is if I'm in a situation where I feel like I'm losing control, I hate it. It's why I'm like, I'm not afraid of heights, but if you put me in a high place and I don't have like a guardrail or something to hold on to when I'm looking down, then I'm like panicking. It's so weird for me like that. But yeah, it's like why I don't like to be in crowds. I cannot stand being in crowds. I panic. It feels like I don't have any escape. All my exits are blocked and I'm just being suffocated. I don't like being in crowds because of my fear of loss of control. But you put me on a stage in front of that same crowd, I'm cool as a cucumber. Totally relaxed because I feel like I have some control. I feel like I got some air to breathe. I got something to hold on to. I got this stage. I got this performance. I got my role to play, you know, I'm here to entertain. I think it's why I like streaming so much. I got a lot of control over my channel. That's one of the reasons why I started streaming, was because I was at a time in my life where I didn't have a lot that was going on that was in my control. There was a lot of stuff happening to me that I was reacting to, and it was a bad time. So, doing this, it's like, I have a place that is mine. I can say, this is mine. Mine. Right? It's all mine. And I have complete control. And it's nice. And it's good. And I love it. and it feeds that like performative itch that I've always had. So anyways, I didn't mean to ramble too much on that topic, but I want to say that I can relate. I got that same personality, and it's easy to blame yourself for things that, you know, maybe logically are out of your control, but emotionally you still feel like you could have done more. Oh yeah. I get that way with my streaming sometimes. Like I was saying, looking at the numbers of stuff and being like, I'm not growing fast enough. My content's not good enough. It's all my fault. Ooh. It's like, no, Sokar, you're getting too emotional. You're letting your emotions cloud your perception. You're doing great. I get it. There's only so much I can do. There's only so much you can do. You can't stop for every dog that barks, honey. Unless it's me. Bark, bark, bark. Woof, woof, woof. Also, your advice. Some advice is to post more videos. I stream 6 days a week. I don't know how much more consistent I can be. I could stream 7 days a week, but that would be very unhealthy. I don't want to do that. I need one day, at least one day, to recharge. But I am at full sail. I am at full speed ahead, more than I've ever been, I feel like. I mean videos, not streams. Oh. Ooh, yeah, actually, Baymath, that was one of the things I was thinking about while I was going through my existential crisis. While I was, you know, like the meme where they have, like, the VTuber has their hands in their head, or their head in their hands on the chair. While I was doing that, I realized maybe I should post videos. Maybe I should post some videos, because that's the thing people do, is they'll make edited pieces of content and put it out there. I need a channel trailer. I need like an actual channel trailer. I need to actually sit my ass down and make a very well edited clip compilation. Not a lazy one. I need to start doing that kind of stuff, yeah. I want to. But my fear is that then I have to take time away from streaming. You know? Then I gotta take time away from streaming. Yeah! I guess I could do a little bit each day. I gotta start thinking seriously about my time management, huh? But you know what? You know what, chat? There's another, like, really... I've talked about... Hold on. I'm gonna mute while I adjust my mic, because it's in a weird spot. Okay. I didn't want to, like, slap your ears. Another, like, positive self-esteem thing that happened this week. I had someone comment on a VOD from a year ago, and it surprised me. It was like middle of the night. I was just like on my phone, and then I got a bing, and I was like, what? A YouTube comment? That doesn't happen very often. And it was on a VOD from a year ago. And I was like, wow. And I like responded in the moment to this comment. That was like, this is the, you know, I just found your channel and I love this video. And I was like, wow. I very shamelessly responded with something to the effect of like, this means a lot that, you know, somebody put so much effort into a year ago, you know, still has value today. Like, thank you so much. This person was like apologizing for making such a long comment. And I was like, I needed to hear this. Like, had a hard time. Thank you so much. So just letting you guys know that every little positive sentiment that you guys give me, it helps. It really does. It's not just words. You never know what I'm going through. What kind of thoughts are eating me alive, and then I'll see something and it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. You comment on VODs, keep forgetting we can do that. Yeah, you definitely can. You definitely can. It helps the algorithm. I don't know about that, maybe. It can't hurt. You can make paragraphs of comments. Well, don't start spamming. Then you might get in trouble. But yeah, I always look forward to whenever I get a comment because it's always so special. Especially on stuff that's like so old. That's crazy to me. I don't know why it's surprising to me. Like, I made that content and it's there. But whenever someone finds something that is old, I'm like, wow. Wow. And that was your first piece of content. Welcome to the family. It's about to get crazy. You're gonna pop in on a live stream that's more recent and you're gonna be like, oh, wow, it's so much better. Woo! We don't spam either. Good. We don't like spam. We don't like canned meat product spam. Ow! I just hurt my ankle. Yo. You've been sitting for the past hour or so. It's time. Hello, Genonia. Hi. Hello. Hi, honey. Mwah. We're about to go on break, but I'll be back in a few minutes. Get up, have yourself a nice stretch, do whatever you need to do to take care of you, and I'll be back soon. Okay? Mwah. Hi, honey, hello. I've returned with hot apple cider with extra cinnamon. And before you say it, Metallic, no, I won't make it cold. I refuse. I won't ever. No, I would not. We are on our last hour of the stream. I wanted to do 3 hours today. For these just chatting ones. I feel like it's a good number. In my experience, I've discovered for just chatting streams, 3 is a good number. Hello. Hello. What are we talking about? We're talking about self-esteem and taking care of others and channel stuff, content creation. You know, I'm an independent VTuber, and one of the pros of being an independent VTuber is that you are your own boss. You plan everything. One of the cons of being an independent VTuber is that you are your own boss and you plan everything. I do like the control. However, it would be nice to delegate, wouldn't it? It would be. I find myself envious of people who like are not doing this on their own. Like, damn. I wonder what that life must be like. I'm still trying to make a thumbnail. That's what I'm still trying to do. Speaking of all by myself, I'm doing an Until Dawn thumbnail. Right. Okay. I got it. I think I know. Hi, TeaCaku. Hello. Hi, honey. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Until Dawn. Here we go. Okay. Bum. It's time to make a thumbnail. It's gonna be the greatest thumbnail that you ever did see. And you'll be like, oh honey, that's a good thumbnail. I think that it is the best. I think that it's better than all of the rest. And I say, why, thank you. I know, what can I do? But it's pretty good. Gabba goo. There's nothing quite like a Sokar Starfire freestyling episode, huh? Okay. Go, gabba, go. Go, gabba, gee. Okay. Let me find a picture. Let me find a selfie. Any thumbnail with you is the best. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna do an excited face. We're gonna use an excited face because I am excited about this game. Until Dawn. I think it has the potential to be a classic, to be a Sokar Starfire classic. I really do. I was thinking long and hard about the type of content that I'm really good at. Okay? I'm really good at content that like has stuff that comes at me quickly, chaotically, unpredictably, and I react to it because it taps into my improv humor. And Until Dawn's got a lot of that. Got a lot of story beats and a lot of quick time events, and it's like Detroit Become Human. That was another one that was like really, really good. I feel like people really enjoyed being part of those streams, which is why I also want to do Heavy Rain at some point. I think Heavy Rain would be another really good Sokar Starfire classic. There's a lot of potential for comedy there. No. Let me get the... I want to confirm that this is a remake. Yeah. Remake for PS5 and Windows. A film adaptation of the game was released in April. Really? I didn't know that. Okay. Improved visuals, new audio score, and a slightly expanded scope within the narrative. Interesting. Interesting. Primordial seawater. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Abzu? Are you talking about Abzu? I played that game. Played it a couple times. I just didn't know whether to call it the remake or whatever. Annie said it's called a remake, but it seems to be coming up as a remaster. I gotta get it right. I gotta get the title right. Bum, 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 bum. What is it listed as on like the PlayStation Store? Okay, they know what's going on. The Genshin Fontaine Archon quest? Oh, yeah! Okay, so, Ali, you bring up another really good point. Genshin Impact. I know that I kind of joke and tease about Genshin Impact all the time. However, I will say that it can be really, really fun to stream when I'm just like focused on doing story stuff. I know that you guys really enjoy hearing all my voices that I do for the dialogue and just like the unique spin I put on stuff. And I love games that have a story that I can react to. But then there's like the dark side of that game that I find it hard to get into. We talked about it. We've talked plenty about it. You know my opinion. My opinion on Genshin Impact is that I actually love that game. It is like a guilty pleasure, you know? It's like I'm embarrassed to admit that I like it because I know it's a gacha game. And I know that it can be very annoying and difficult at times. But it's great content and I enjoy it. It's just I need to actually level my characters and get to a point where we can get back into the story. Then I would love to just go all in again. Okay. Because I think I'm still technically an Inazuma. Then I got stuck. I got really hard. I couldn't kill anything. And I was like, wow, this game's too hard. I can't stream it anymore. Boo-hoo! Wah! I wish Genshin Impact had an easy mode. Easy casual, open world, Sokar mode. Don't have to worry about leveling or anything. No, Onion, the game. You are skirting on dangerously thin ice, Onion. You are. Careful. Genshin got very hard. Genshin got incredibly difficult. Because I don't play the game correctly. So what? Maybe it's my fault. I don't know. But anyways, you guys know. It's like if I were to stream Honkai Star Rail or any of those kind of games, I'm afraid that I would love the characters and I would love the setting and I would love the story, and then I would get gated by the gameplay. And then I would hit a brick wall, a metaphorical brick wall. And then I couldn't progress anymore. Oh, nothing hurts more. It's like Code Vein. There's several of those like games that are like that, where it's like, oh, it's so pretty and it's so nice and I want to love you, but you are so difficult, honey. So I only get so far. Spent hours trying to get past the level without giving up. I guess. I don't know. I guess whenever I get to that point, it's like, that's the subathon. That's when we start, like, making deals, okay? As a community. We start making an event out of it. To incentivize me to come back. Wow. Do you feel the impact of Genshining? Yeah. God, I want to go back. I do. There's a new beautiful man that's joining the roster soon. I always forget his name, but I know how he looks. And I want him. I need him, actually. No, not that guy. Not that guy. Listen. Aoife's not my type. The other one. The other one is my type. I wish I could remember, but I don't know what his name was. I can find pictures of him. He's the Fontaine cat boy. That's the only way I know how to describe him. He's the Fontaine cat boy. We put that into my search history. What is his name? Who is he? Who is he? And why is Lenny popping up? I love Lenny too. Lenny's another one. I do like Lenny. Mwah. But that's not who we're talking about. Lenny! No, not the Lenny from Red Dead Redemption. Oh my. It's just the way you put an exclamation mark. I know exactly who you're referring to. They could not be more different. The Lenny of Genshin Impact is such a femboy, which is why I like him. But no, there is another, and I can't figure out what his name is. It's like the SpongeBob meme. Where's the name? Where's the name? He has pink hair. Okay? He's got pink hair. He's got a hat that looks like cat ears. So that's why I call him a cat boy. What? Who is he? Who is he? Who is he? Oh, wait. I think I found him. I think I found him. He's named after a flower because he is one, honey. Okay. He's beautiful. His name is Dahlia. That's his name. He's not from... Oh, he's from Mondstadt. I thought he was from Fontaine. I don't know why. I guess it was just the fashion that he has. He looks very Fontaine. Oui. But I guess not. Where's a good picture? Here's a good picture. Why are you... No. Do. Where's he at? This guy, look at him. Look at this dude. Honey. He's definitely falls underneath the umbrella of Sokar's type. Okay? So that's why I have been considering returning for him. It happens every time. Every time I get pulled back into this game, it's like a toxic femboy who's like, honey, I've changed. Honey, I'm better now. Meow, meow, meow. No. In appearance, how's the personality? We'll see. He might be a little too bratty, and then I'm gonna leave Genshin Impact again until he promises to change. Okay. God, get me all flustered and confused, and I can't remember what I was doing. I was looking up Until Dawn. They don't even call it a remaster. You just call it Until Dawn. Weird. Until Nights. No. And the PlayStation Store is just Until Dawn. There's nothing else added to it. It's so confusing, honey. Is it a remake? Is it a remaster? Is it a port? What are you? Because there's parts of it that say it's a remaster make. Until D's. Damn. The temptation to just use that as the title for the stream. No, I have to be professional. I have to be professional. I don't think Onion is actually going to bed. I think Onion is just being Onion. Being silly. Like, because the joke was so good, Onion thinks that, you know, his act is over and he's bowing out like, oh yes, thank you, good night. Have a good night. Yes. I'll be here all night. I just have a feeling. I've come to know you well enough. Gripping slasher horror rebuilt from the ground up with stunning visuals, enhanced by movie-like cinematography, refined gameplay mechanics, and more. Venture into a thrilling exploration of an isolated mountain where nothing is as it seems. Do you guys think I could be a voice actor? You guys think I could be like a trailer voice? One man, one mission. No. Oh, okay. Don't worry, I'm not actually hurt. I'm not actually upset. This is how metallic it is. Based upon what I'm reading, this is not a remake. This is a remaster. I don't know, but it seems like it's just graphics. It seems like it's just graphics. Which is fine. I just want to know what to put in my title. They changed some scenes. You see, then you say things like that. You say things like that, and it's like, ah. Okay. We're gonna call it a remake. And if the Until Dawn community comes after me and they're like, Sokar, you're wrong, it's a remaster, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you say that it's a remake? You're lying. If they come after me in droves with pitchforks and torches, then I'll change it. But I'll go with calling it a remake then, I suppose. It's a remake. It's a remake, honey. You know what I want to do? I want to do speed lines. I want to have like anime speed lines on this thumbnail. Can I do that? I would like to do that. I think it would be really cool to do. Bum, ba-dum. Do, 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 boo, do. then you'll be like, oh my god, it's brand spanking new? The anime style speedlines really show me that is in fact the case. It is. Right? Excuse me. Sorry. Sokar suddenly gets 200 more views and people are complaining if it's an ass make or ass master. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. If I ever develop a game and it gets like made again, it would be called the Refuculated Edition. Okay? The Adventures of Sokar Starfire, Refuculated Edition. That's what it'd be. Come on, you don't know your Sokar, evidently. You don't know my humor. My stupid humor. Okay. Is this a punga? Did I do it? I don't think it's a PNG. I think that I fucked it up. I don't think that it is. Don't think that I did the thing. I thought that I made it the way, but it's not the way it's supposed to be. I think that I fucked it up. I don't know why I did that. Wait, here, wait. Save. Overwrite. Here we go. The Lord has knights of the round table, so we don't have to defend them. Do I? I haven't seen my knights around at all. They've been away from the table. But it's fine. I can defend the realm myself. Don't worry. I can protect all of you just alone, by myself. Okay. Where did I save that? But I wish to defend him, my life, Messiah. I really appreciate this sentiment. I have considered opening up like some kind of application for the position of moderator, because I need more knights. I need more champions in the realm. I only got a few. And they've got their own obligations. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, times change. I don't know why it's not saving correctly. I would also like to get around to typing out a guideline for moderators to use. Like, if this happens, this is the course of action that I want you to take, Rather than having to guess. I mean, it's not that difficult. I don't think it's that difficult to explain, especially if you are someone who's been here. You kind of know what's going on. Damn it, I just can't get this to work. I want my anime speed lines, honey. I want them. I want to be like the other VTubers. I want to be like them and do cool things. And make the thumbnails pop. And go bow, blam, wow. You do have experience modding streams. Oh, do you? Well, listen, that's not an invitation. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I might have to rally the troops. Eventually. Damn it. Okay, you know what? Scrap that idea. What if I made... What if I... Hold on. You guys can see my Microsoft Paint, can't you? It's covering my face. I want to move it down. Move down! How do I move it off my face? How do I move this thing off my face? Get down here. Ooh. Ooh. There. Now. Can we zoom? This canvas is so tiny. I want it to be... Oh, 1280. 1280? Is there a way to just like set... I don't know. 1280. And then 720. Okay. And then make it transparent. How do I make you transparent, honey? Do I have a layer? Layer. Layer. Add layer. Alpha layer. There. The alpha. The alpha of the layers, honey. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Okay. Now. Here we go. Hello, hi Candy, hello. I'm trying to do anime speed lines. I need a picture for reference. Okay. Okay. I gotta do it with my mouse. You think I'm some kind of artist that has a tablet and a pen? No. What should I do? Like what brush? Calligraphy brush? Did I make it black? Should I do... Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, no, 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 no. It's too thick. It's too thick. It needs to be... No, too thick. I don't think calligraphy is the way to go. Looks terrible. I know, I'm trying. There, kind of. Kind of. Right? Ugh, no, no, nope. What brush? What brush? Pencil? Pencil? Fuck, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. This is what it's gonna look like. This is it. Doesn't that really look fancy? Whoa. Wow. And then I'll have like little ones like here. Like that. And then we could have Ah. Can I like erase? Can I erase this somehow? But like in a way that is not like a hard cut? I don't know. I don't know, honey. Anyways, this is what I'm gonna do. It's just a very basic bitch, you know, background that I want to put over my thumbnail. Okay? That is what I call art. Ort. O-R-T. Ort. Ort work. Okay. Yes, save. Thank you. I forgot that I had window capture on my Microsoft Paint though. That's really funny. Because I used to do that all the time. If you don't know, in my cozy coffee conversation streams, I would just open up Microsoft Paint and I would just scribble and doodle while we talk. Oh, I completely forgot that I had that still like attached or whatever. Go back to the thumbnail editor. We're gonna add an image. That beautiful image I just made. Okay. Speed lines. Speed lines. .png. Open. Oh, it doesn't look the way I wanted to. It didn't turn out the way you wanted it, did it? No. Oh, ew, gross. No, it's not. It's because the thumbnail's dark. I need to make it bright. Hold on, I have an idea. I have an idea. Have an idea. Got an idea. I have an idea. It's pretty cool. Would you like to hear? Okay, so I added a drop shadow that is white. That's my idea. Isn't it fascinating? I know. Wow, Sokar, you're a genius. You have such big brain, galaxy brain to think of something like that. I know. I know. My brain is huge. What would happen if I... What happens if I did this? Oh, no. It did not turn out exactly the way that I wanted it to, I'll admit. But I'll show you. I'll show you what I got. Let me save it. Let me lock all my layers down. My face is cut off. I need to move myself back into frame. Get back in. Okay. Maybe even. Like that. Like that. Ooh. 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 Who created my model? You can find said person in the description below. Her name is Shu, X-I-U. Live2D artist and rigger did it all, actually. And she did a fantastic job. Wonderful job. What if I added... Okay, hold on, I have an idea. I got an idea. It's gonna be such a clickable thumbnail. You'll be like, wow, I have to know. I have to know. I have to know. So she's the mother then, yes, the dark mother. She who summoned me into this mortal realm with her brush. The brush of true paint. Hello, Carla. Hi. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome. Hi. I'm making thumbnails in the background while talking. Oh my god, it's gonna be so bright and attention grabbing. I'm using yellow and red. Did you know that in color psychology, yellow and red are those are the attention grab. That's the attention combo, okay? That's the one that like punches your brain. Like, boom, look at me. That's why you see it in fast food and stuff all the time. Yeah, it's true. What font should I go with? Oh. Okay, I'm going with Arial Black. Nice, thick letters. Nice and thick. Okay. And then I'm gonna have ooh, that'd be good. Ooh, honey, I am actually cooking. I'm simmering. Ooh, I love it. Hold on, you'll see. And then you'll be like, oh, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you upping your thumbnail game. Okay. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we were previously discussing. I want to put in parentheses badly. So I have Sokar plays, and then Until Dawn, and then remake, and then I want to put in parentheses badly. You know what you're in for. You know what you're in for. I like that idea. It's silly. It's a silly idea. Any plans for tomorrow? Excuse me. I don't know. What am I doing? Tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's Saturday! That means I have a collab. I have a jolly collaboration with the boys, Annie and Trix. We're gonna be playing Portal Nights at noon Central Time. And then later that night, we're gonna be doing our weekly Sky community game night. We'll be in Sky. It'll be at 5 p.m. Central Time. Those are my plans tomorrow. Those are my plans. That is the plan. I had another fun idea, honey. That would really bring in all the viewers, all the chatterinos. What if I used... You guys remember that really terrible, glorious Microsoft Paint selfie that I drew? Do you guys remember? What if I used that? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe, well, what if I use both? What if I used both? Mini Sokar. You want to see? Hold on. Let me find him. Let me find that guy. Look at him. Boom! This guy that I drew. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. I could put him in the thumbnail. You're launching a rocket. I like rockets. Actually, people will say something like, they'll say like, oh, it's not rocket science. But, like, have you ever heard that saying? I love rocket science, though. I have like hundreds of hours in Kerbal Space Program. For a reason, honey. This is a pretty good thumbnail, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know I'm a little bit of a biased source here, but I think I'm on to something. I think this will be the day. Like the song from the Ruby soundtrack. This'll be the day I'm waiting for. I need to catch up on my Ruby. Oh my goodness. Where did I save that picture? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I can't organize. Here we go, found it. Okay. Found it. Oh, I can't click and drag, what am I doing? There we go. Can I flip this picture? Or something? It's a cute abomination. That's a wonderful way to describe it. That's a wonderful way to describe. Oh no. Oh. Fix it. I'm gonna shrink him down. He's just gonna be like a little Easter egg, you know, just hanging out behind the text, behind the stuff. I don't want him to like steal the show. Man, this music is from the YouTube audio library, and I've had it for years, and it gets stuck in my head all the time. It's good music to draw to. Good music to make thumbnails to, huh? And I give this guy a stroke. Not like, oh my god. I realized what I just said. I'm talking about it in the context of art. Art, honey. It's whenever you you add like an outline. Don't take it out of context. Okay. I'll do a black here. Then. Maybe. Yeah. Look, you ever listen to one of my streams without watching? You'll be in for a really fun time. It'll be something. Okay. Here we go. I think this is a really good attention grabber. Hopefully it's not too noisy of an image, but let me save it. Lock these layers down and save it. I'll show you what I've come up with. 5 minutes till break time? Yeah, we're getting there. Hold on. I was gonna go for 3 hours, but I might go a little bit over. Where did my thumbnails go? Thumbnails. Until Dawn Thumb. That's how I named shit. Now you know. Okay. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Thumbnails. Thumbnails. Boom! Look at that. Now tell me, you wouldn't click on that. You would see that come up in your recommendeds or whatever, and you'd be like, oh. Right? There you go. Boom. It works. And it just works. So I'm gonna put that into my schedule. You'd watch it anyway, right? Even if it was terrible. Okay, we're gonna put that in here. Boop. We're gonna scale the layer. I'm gonna scale it down. 200 pixels high. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. You had me at the picture of you. Aw. Aw, as long as it has my face in it, it's marketable. I see. Looks like me yawning. Kinda. It's me cheering. It's me going, yay. It's me going, where's my happy toggle? Yay. I got resting bitch face. I got a happy toggle. Oh, excuse me. I'm choking on my own laughter. Okay. Roadcraft. No, that's not what I want. Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's what we're doing on Sunday. That's what we're doing on Sunday, but not next Sunday. Boom, boom, boom. Also on the YouTube side, do you guys see like an AI live chat summary? I'm just wondering, because I have not. You see a sleepy Sokar? That's what the coffee's for. That's what the coffee's for. You see premiere of an AI YouTuber? I don't know, like supposedly my streams have that on them now, and I'm like, what is it? What is it? I can't see it. Oh, is it only on PC? Hold on, let me go into my own stream because I'm so self-obsessed. How does this look? I don't see it. I don't know. Anyways, it's a feature that's supposed to be on them now. We've been sitting for the past hour or so. Get up. Get up. It's time. Get up off your ding darn ass cheeks. You do it right now. Because I told you to. And because you love me. You'll do it. And you'll stretch. You'll stretch. You will walk about. You can. You will go get a drink. Maybe a little snack. I don't know. You're going to go take care of yourself, okay? You're going to do it right this instant. I'll be back in a few minutes. We'll talk for a little bit longer, and then we'll probably shutter D, okay? But I will be back. Mwah. And I'll be watching. Hi, honey. Hello. What are you doing? You give me head pats and stuff? What are you doing? Thank you for head pats. You're saying the bongos weren't working? I'm pretty sure they're working. Pretty sure they gotta be. Scared everyone. Me? Boo! You wanna hear my villainous laughter? My Ganondorf impression? Hold on, give me a second. There we go. It was me the whole time. It was me. I was the Ganon. Okay, so I'm still working on my schedule, but it looks good now. It's looking good. Okay. How? What do you mean how? How what? How? Am I gonna have to go back into the chat logs? No. Oh. Now I'm paranoid that that's not working anymore. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Bongos. You see, it's working. You see? It's working fine, actually. Or did you just trick me into doing that to myself? Possibly. I see how it is. Until dawn. Until D's. Until D. Remake! I completely butchered the spelling of the word remake. Wow. Okay. I'm excited about that stream. It'll be a good one. I really hope I'm not overhyping it, but I think that it's gonna be in my style. It's gonna complement my personality. It'll be really funny. It'll be really funny. Seeing all the different ways that I get my characters unalived, unintentionally, and smacked around, falling in holes. I can see it now. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of drop shadow here. I'm not gonna like show you guys the schedule, on stream, just because I feel like it's not professional of me to do so. To just show you guys when we're halfway through this week. Well, it's Friday, but still. I like to wait till all my plans are finalized. And then. But at least if you were part of this stream, you know that I have some things on the agenda. You just don't know when. You just don't know when. Ooh. Maybe you do. I can't remember. Everyone's bongo attacking. I almost wish, I don't know, maybe I don't wish it, like there was a sound that came with it. Someday, I've been saying this for so long, someday I want to have an Emberling that does the bongos instead of the bongo cat. A modified bongo cat. I'll have to get that done. There's a lot of stuff. 'Tis the season for commissions. Draw. You know? I gotta get on it. Me too. Like all my friends have all these fancy things. Everyone's buying things and getting fancy things with their streams because they're fancy. And me over here with my self-made Microsoft Paint assets. I gotta get my head in the game. Where are me bongos? Your bongos aren't working? Why aren't your bongos working? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. You know? I'm proud. I'm proud of what we have accomplished here today. We managed to stay productive while having a good time. I got my schedule all... Well, I got a draft of my schedule prepared for next week. Got my thumbnail done for Until Dawn. Yeah, that's what I try to do with these streams, with my cozy coffee conversations. I try to keep myself busy off to the side while I'm talking. It helps a lot. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save. Okay. Oh, you guys, I'm glad you're here. I am. If I haven't said it already, I'm glad that you are all here and have been part of the channel. Whenever you discovered me, I'm glad that you did. We are over 2 years now in this crazy journey, and we're on season 3. Season 3 of Sokar. Is it time? Well, good night, Metallic, and you're just in time because I'm about to say goodbye anyhow. But have sweet dreams and thank you for showing up. It means a lot. Truly. You've been one of my regulars, Metallic, for so long, and it means a lot to have you here. And I know that I've been a little, kind of like, what's the word? Despondent. That's a fancy word for hard on myself. But I want you all to realize how much I appreciate you guys. For as much as I lament about where I could be, or where I should be, or where I want to be, I want you to know that I will never forget where I am and who I already have here. Each and every one of you who shows up, even if you're just lurking in the shadows, I appreciate it. It's what keeps me going. It's what drives me to keep streaming. It's what drives me to keep telling my story. And that's what it's all about for me. It's all about making those connections with strangers across the internet and then not becoming strangers anymore. It's fascinating. And VTubing is about community, it's about art, and it's about technology coming together to make this whole experience, this whole reality. So it's super cool and I'm super grateful. And yeah, I'm gonna try to be a little more optimistic because I know that I'm capable. I know that I have potential. I know that I can do it. I just need to put my mind to it. I just need to, execute on my ideas and I can make them happen. I like doing a task during a Just Chatting stream too, just because it proves to myself that I can do something. Because for me, one of the hardest things ever is starting something. I think that's pretty true of anyone, but especially for me. And there's places that I want to take my channel. There's places that I want to take my community, and I often get lost in all the hows. Like, how could I do that? And how could I do this? And I'll figure it out. I will. I tell it to myself. Sokar, if you're watching this in the future because you're really weird like that and you get like really sad and you watch your own content all the time, future Sokar, this is past Sokar telling you, you need to stop that. You're doing great. You're doing good. You are making content that makes people laugh, that makes people smile, makes people cry, and they're all here for you. Look how many, 529. Whoa, wow. So, future Sokar, this is past Sokar telling you that you're doing good. Just keep going, just keep doing what you're doing, keep adapting, keep taking note of what you're doing right and keep doing it. Take note of what you're doing wrong and make it better, because you've already got the mentality. That's what you need. You need to have everything right now. You've got the mentality to change. You got the mentality to adapt and to improve. And that's what's important in a VTuber and content creator and entertainer. Okay. That was just my little message in a bottle for myself. My little time capsule. Okay. Now, all that off my chest. Okay. All this love I have for you guys and all this love I have for myself, which I have to have, because I'm the only person that can do that, that can truly, fully, 100% unconditionally love myself. It's the same for you. You can only do that for you. You gotta remind yourself that you don't have to be everything. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to please everyone. You just have to be better than who you were yesterday. Okay? All right? That goes for you, that goes for me, that goes for everybody. That's the only thing, the only person we gotta compare ourselves to. Okay? All right? Okay? Now, it is that time. It is time for me to go for now, because it has been 3 hours, which is what I had initially planned. But I really enjoyed our time together. Thank you so much for being such a good company for me. Each and every one of you who was here tonight, really means a lot to have you here. I want you to know how much you add, honestly, to these streams. So often we just kind of bounce off each other and come up with conversation topics and stuff in the moment. And there's a lot that wouldn't happen without you guys. But I'm glad to have you here. Thank you for being here tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Remember, you deserve to be loved and you deserve to be happy. And don't beat yourself up for things that are out of your control. Okay? That's the moral of the story we learned today. Okay? All right? You're only one person, and you're doing the best you can, and I'm so proud of you. It's time for me to go, though, so bye, honey. Bye-bye. Aggressive kisses.